cultural system and the values of any organization, any country, any city, any region is developed over time by certain factors, and that will also modify that system as well. Now, education is one of the key factors that can influence your cultural development, cultural change, cultural modification. Religion is another. Language that you speak, the social structure that we have, the political philosophy, the economical philosophy, these are all key factors that may develop your culture and that may modify your culture over time as well. The language that you speak has big influence in developing and modifying your culture inside your organization or in the country, in a society as well. Now, if you take a company working in Middle East, you will have the collection of different nationalities from different language background. You may get people from the western part of the world, the UK, France, Germany, US, and you may get people to work for you from Asia, from India, Pakistan, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Maldives, and you may get people further down as well from Malaysia, Singapore, Australia. All these people would bring different language background, and you all going to work inside the organization using one single language. How are you going to manage it? Right? So it's difficult, it's not easy. Some language has very less words and they speak very politely. When they speak, you may feel that they're speaking something secretly. In some other language, you have lots of words through and you speak very loud, and people would think that these guys are in argument, though you speak very simply, very properly. And this is the cultural language related mismatch, and how can we overcome this? I'm lecturing now for about half an hour, and if you don't understand what I say in your language, you may say, Mr. Lecturer, I'm sorry, I missed your message. Can you please come again? Can you please explain this to me? Thank you very much. This is how you may say in one language. In some other language, you may simply say, meaning you didn't understand what I meant. So both of them, you speak 50 words to say you don't understand, can you please explain it to me? Whereas some other guy says only one language, and that means, can you please explain what you said, I didn't understand. Same meaning. This is the language mismatch, and how you're going to manage this. Political philosophy is another factor that may influence your culture. In western part of the world, politicians are less powerful than the public, than the country. They are just leaders and the servant of the society. If you want to lead the country, you can lead. When you get out of your office, you have no power at all. And if you want to run a business, you don't need the blessings of these people. You never approach them for any assistance. But if you come to an Asian region, a country, now you have to go behind the politicians to get certain approvals, to do certain transactions and so on. That is where the people are answerable to the politicians. That's the other way around. And this context will influence loads inside your organization, your culture inside your organization as well. Education can heavily influence your culture. A well-educated society and an undereducated society, if you compare the culture of these two, you will see the difference. And I don't say what is better than the other, but you would see the difference. This is one culture and that is the other culture. And the education level, the literacy level of your country, the qualification inside your organization of your employees, these are all factors. The way they speak, the way they write, the way they deal with the others, the discipline that they have, they're all impact of education, and that can easily influence, modify culture. Religion of the country where you're operating at will definitely influence your organizational culture. If you take India, you would see the influence of Hinduism inside organization's culture. If you take Middle East, you would definitely see the culture of Islam, the religion of that. And if you take the African part or Western part, you would see the influence of Christianity. And no country is exempted here. Every country has a major religion or any religion, and definitely you will have the influence of that one inside the organization and the culture of it. Now, you've got to be very careful about when you work with different people from different beliefs and the religion, maybe your customers, maybe your employees, maybe your shareholders, whoever. You have to develop a culture that respects each other's beliefs and the religion, so you can build a very healthy culture to work together, though you are from different religious backgrounds.